Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, hi.
Hello.
Oh, from Rankin.
Hi.
Well, this is a little production that I'm doing here. And this is honey that I took out from my apiary. And although it is not what you all came to see, but it's agriculture, of course. Right, so I would like to show you all how honey is extracted. I'll just do maybe 1 or 2 frames. If you come on this side, you'll see it better. This is what you call uncapping. So what I'll be doing is uncapping the honey. Amira, back of your head.
Oh, sorry. Come on.
You can come stand up for me.
Yeah, the camera.
Sure.
The camera.
How long have you had bees?
Oh, I've been in beekeeping for over 48 years.
Oh wow.
It's a little hard because of the coolness, the AC. So the frames.
So it's not supposed to be in this cold type?
You know, I put it in the cold here because we had some bees buzzing around.
Oh, and that will keep them out.
Yeah, you know, so normally when it's more hot, the cappings will come out easier.
So in the United States, most people would use a heated knife.
Yes.
Yeah, to uncap it.
They have several different methods
Yeah.
to uncap. You have the machines, but I sort of like this because this is what I've been doing for years.
Yeah.
This is a radial extractor that I have here. Well, actually, I converted to a radial. It was just a 2-frame,
Huh?
reversible. So I do some work on the inside and change it from being a 2-frame to a 12-frame.
Oh, nice.
So I did all the construction of it myself.
And the honey is for personal use or?
Yeah, for personal use.
Oh, so it's
I no longer have 500 colonies of bees in them.
wow.
I just have 3 colonies right now.
So in the past you would have had,
Yeah, 500 plus.
wow.
Wow. So that was like your main
Yes.
thing that you used to do,
Yeah.
because 500, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I used to. I thought I built a whole house with furniture and college, everything.
See?
Wow.
It's a lucrative thing.
Do you have lots of pest problems here with your bees? Like varroa mites, or that's a very common problem in the US. Yeah.
The only thing we have here is the varroa mite and the wax moth.
Yeah.
All the other pests we don't have because we have we don't import any equipment
Okay.
or any bees or any honey
From outside.
from anywhere.
It's not a lot.
Imagine.
It's not.
So
it's
that,
use equipment. It has to be new.
That cut down on the pest
Pest problems.
and the
Yeah.
disease and
And we don't have the foul brood.
no, we don't have American foul brood, neither European foul brood. What you might get sometimes is a bit of trickier mite, but you know, if you take care of bees as they're supposed to, you won't have that problem.
So do you have to treat for varroa mite, or the populations are low enough, you know?
Well, actually, yes, you do have to treat for varroa mite with the Apivar, or before we used to use Apistan strips. They
Right.
They outlaw that now,
Oh, okay.
and well, what I usually use, because I like to go organic, I will use cashew seed.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Cashew seed.
Oh. In the U.S., I've heard of people using powdered sugar to treat for mites.
Yeah, that is putting the bees under too much stress.
Stress.
What I try to do is to help the bees rather than stress them out.
Right.
The more stress you put on your bees, is the less
Mm-hmm.
liquid gold you're going to get. Because when you put that sugar, the bees are to actually go and clean themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that put a lot of stress on the bees. So here is a simple method. The smoke from the smoker, what we see as smoke is little particles. So I'll get the brilliant idea of, long ago when you have a little farm, you might have chickens, you might have ducks and so on, and if you burn cashew seed, they will get what they call pox, all around the eyes and the mouth and so on, right? The reason for that pox is the chemical
In the seed.
in the seed.
Hmm.
That oil that get in the air that we see as smoke. So I tell myself, well, here what? If you could burn that smoke in the smoker, put in the cashew seed and burn it, that oil will get in the air and it will get onto the bodies of the bees
Right.
as well as the varroa mite.
Right.
Because the bees can't bite the varroa.
Right.
Most the hygienic bees will be able to bite the legs,
Mm-hmm.
but the other bees they are not smart, so it's a problem. But if the varroa mite is oily, they will get a grip on it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I use the cashew seed, what happens is I don't have varroa mite because they'll be able to take care of themselves. Also, I have Africanized bees. And my,
Oh, you do?
yeah, all we have in Trinidad here is
Yes,
Africanized bees.
Oh, really?
So the Africanized bees could tolerate more of the varroa.
Wow.
Were they aggressive?
Very much aggressive.
Yeah.
Go up on YouTube and type in D good honey, not THE, just D
Okay.
good honey, and you'll see me there.
Okay.
Well, good.
Right? And also the cashew seed subdues the bees, the Africanized bees, so they get a little quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Now the thing is, people would feel that bees are aggressive because they bother you, but it's not so. They're very defensive.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Right?
in the territory.
So when the bees, listen to this, the bees have a lot of hairs, their whole body's hairs. So when those particles stick up in the hairs, the bees have to go and clean out the hairs before they can come back and attack you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you tell yourself the bees quiet, they're not quiet. They go out to clean themselves.
Get ready.
So I guess
Bees don't get tame, you know. Bees have built up memory. So
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
keep going on the colony all the time, they'll remember.
Mm-hmm.
But the lifespan is just 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
by the time that set of bees die, if you're not going by the bees regularly, the younger ones wouldn't know you.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we don't have.
So what I'm
Africanized
going to
where
do
we
here
are
now-
They're in the southern U.S. But
I'm going to use my makeshift
Yeah.
and get it going. If anybody want to come up and see what happens inside here, because the cells, the centrifugal force will pull out the honey from the cells. It will hit on the inside the drum and slide down the walls, and then it come out here and it's straighten it out.
Mm-hmm.
So let's make a little noise. Oh,
plug it in.
I want to know how come I'm not getting power.
Let's see.
I kept these once upon a time. Just one hive left, and then one winter. Too cold. They didn't make it. It was very fun. Very educational. Learn a ton. Yeah.
Okay, so at that point, everything is tuned.
Yes.
And you're seeing the separation.
Yes, all the frames will be emptied and made to be like this,
Empty comb, yeah.
right? So then I will just open this gate here.
Yeah.
Liquid gold.
That's my liquid gold. You can't get more pure than that.
So in this area, usually what the bees will forage on?
Well, you have kudzu, you have soapvine, you have immortal, you have,
Citrus.
well, citrus is just by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You have hog plum,
Rubber.
yeah, you have rubber.
Mhm.
Rubber is the main thing,
Right.
the main nectar source.
Huh.
Right, so that's it.
Very nice.
Interesting.
So what I do with the cappings, I put the cappings in the Solar Tech 2020 version, my operation.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's something I made.
okay.
Is it out there in the
Yeah,
corner?
yeah, as a solar
Solar
extractor,
oven, yeah.
right? And I get the cappings rendered.
Right.
So when we go out there, I'll show you that. And right here by this nice young lady hand here, you'll see,
Your old friend Betty.
yeah. This is the foundation that I make.
Oh, you make your foundation,
Yeah.
nice.
Right,
Yeah.
so after it is rendered, after rendering several more times to get it pure and clean, and is on a thin sheet like this, except it's not perforated. Right, so you can check it out.
Usually.
So that's a pretty old piece. What I have here is I have the machine with which I use to I use this machine here, which is
Oh, nice. That makes the, okay.
that's a smoothing roller.
Okay.
And then I have another machine on the back here, which is the embosser.
Right, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I bought it.
In a way.
Yeah.
You said you're an instructor. Where do you teach?
Right here.
Oh, so on YouTube you make YouTube videos.
No, I just post my videos there.
Oh, okay.
So, if what I'm seeing inside, when I go, what do I see?
You see everything I do?
No, I don't know
Oh,
inside
you
here.
could come up here and look at it.
Dried flowers.
Probably. Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is, for example, one color he makes
The
soap
soap.
with
Oh.
dragon fruit, but we want
So
to.
then when you turn
Oh,
this,
yeah,
it's
pretty label.
everything goes
Get
inside.
get some branding on there and, yeah.
Value
Oh,
added.
go and try it out. I think I'll put it. Oh, I'll put it. Yeah.
You want to go up and just look at it?
Well, I'll attempt.
Yeah,
I do not know.
everything's strong.
Ready?
So you
Sure.
dry it, so you dry it.
Oh, okay, that's why you say you have one. How much frames can
That's
fit?
12 frames.
12.
Yeah.
So when you put this on, it rotates
Yes.
and extract, and then you said it hits the
Yeah, the centrifugal force will pull the honey
pull
out
the honey out.
and hit it against the inside of the walls there.
And this is your invention?
No, I was given that by an old friend, but there's only 2 frames.
Oh, and you are.
And I convert the inside, do all the fabrication and everything.
And one other question, in the, how can I put it? In the industrial world, for want of a better term, this machine would be equivalent to what if you
They call it an extractor.
just an extractor?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and I have different sizes.
Yeah, the ones you can buy are very
It
similar.
have some with
Yeah.
a lot of them with the motor on it. You just have to press a button.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
They have a lot of equipment for doing these.
yeah.
Excellent equipment. It's just that that's how I am here right now.
So does Extension here teach beekeeping?
We used
Used to, yeah.
actually we had one of the, Mr. Holland.
Yeah.
Mr. Holland.
Yes.
So Mr. Holland was at our division
Yeah.
years ago, and
Okay.
he was the bee man.
But we still have Sherrod's, Babulal and them.
Yes.
They still do, conduct courses.
Yeah.
Babylon and in
Breeze,
Very good.
and Reposo, and in Curab.
And then, yeah.
right, no, but
County
we had
St. George
extension.
West.
We used to do it an extension.
Oh.
But the county offices,
They were doing it in the
Oh,
county.
Yeah.
okay, okay.
so they do that.
Asynchronous.
Yeah, it would be very
That
good.
is one
It would be
for
for
them.
that, for that, yeah.
Cinnamon.
Yeah.
And the guys
Mr.
from,
Yeah.
Rio.
Mr. Halem and my wife,
And
we
then-
are people
Oh,
together.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'll say, mention Jennifer Hansbrough.
What slant on bees?
I think so.
Okay, great. And Mr. Holland is very allergic to bees. Things,
Yes,
Oh, no.
Yes, of course he is.
Of course, I used to do vegan therapy many years ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
What
I
happened?
tell you, I dabble in a lot of
Did you
things.
tell them about the bees thing?
Vegan therapy.
Sting you for
Yeah.
arthritis
Yeah.
and, yeah.
You have all that on the side. That's about you'll be amazed.
I know everybody is very allergic to something with the bees thing, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you nervous, yeah.
And what I observed is that we did a lot of inquiry, a lot of seizure of honey coming from Venezuela
Uh-huh.
and Turkey, a lot
Yeah.
of honey coming from
From
Turkey
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and getting out into the market on all that. So, I mean, being in the industry, besides when you mentioned the Verona mite and the other stuff,
Uh-huh.
no new diseases has emerged, because
No.
you do have these illegal importation of
Yeah.
honey is getting
Well,
Well, I haven't
Venezuela.
seen any.
nothing.
Nothing. Now, the thing about it is, I always like to tell people, if you want pure honey,
Uh-huh.
you need to know what the beekeeper is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we must have some.
Yeah, if you know, you must know the beekeeper. And if you could
Blended
get,
from China,
if you
yeah.
could get
Yeah.
to see
Yeah.
what the beekeeper is doing, like what I'm showing you here,
Mhm.
right? Not only that too, but you can see what the beekeeper is doing in the field.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that start on the field.
You understand?
Mhm.
Because
Right through
let me
the
say,
bush.
for instance, they want to treat for like eczema or something, or tracheal mite, or they have to use provalonate. Right? It's a powder. So you put the powder on the top of the frames, and when the bees ingest it,
Right,
they get rid of that whatever disease.
right, yeah.
The same chemical is in.
Natural sources.
No, you could go and get it, like for instance, if you go and your child or your grandmother or your mother have a problem and the doctor prescribe
Parasite,
Oh.
anti-parasitic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And you ingest that, you can die.
Yeah.
Because what we have here,
Yes.
what we have here is people who don't care,
Mhm.
and they wouldn't take the time to take that out of the hive. They would just leave it there because they don't want the bees to be sick during the time when they bring in the honey.
Foraging, yeah.
So sometimes when you hear people have problems, you don't even understand it.
That's right.
Right.
So that's why I say you need to get
To check
to-
from
yeah,
also
from the hive.
from the
So
beginning.
this is why I show everything. I have nothing to hide.
So in all these years doing, bees, and so you have ever entered in competition?
Yes,
No,
I
but
did.
yet- Really?
Yeah.
Because I know we won the honey show,
Right,
honey
yeah.
competition in England, is it?
Yes,
A
yeah.
couple of years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I knew a guy, we used to refer to him as Pump Man. Pump Man?
Yeah.
He's still alive?
I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, because these
Yeah.
guys would be
I got two prizes.
Pump Man.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
2 prizes already.
Two prizes, yeah. I know you would have gone a couple times well, eh?
Yeah.
Well, then you are the most apt person to ask. So, like, average person, when I'm going to buy honey, I'm paying $200, and I'm paying. How I know they're not adding sugar or they're not adding
But
water?
that's what I'm going to tell you,
Mhm.
You
right?
gotta know your beekeeper.
I have never seen anybody do it. But based on all the literature that I read and the information that I've gathered, they will, for instance, I want to call no name, but they have the people who would take the rice syrup, take one nice rich honey, 10% of that into that rice syrup, and you would not know that it's rice syrup you're drinking. if you go up on I think it's YouTube, you might find it. You're looking for rotten, right? You might more find it on Netflix,
Oh, yeah, you're
right?
I
Rotten.
read.
right? And they're showing you there what these people are doing with the honey. So you are ingesting this,
And
thinking that you're getting health, but it definitely killing all the your gut biome, for instance, is a problem. Exactly.
But in the U.S., in terms of the quality control,
The U.S. have the same thing too.
Yeah, and we get lots of imported honey from China,
Yeah.
and then it's blended,
Blended, yes.
and you don't know,
Yeah,
you don't
because-
know the beekeeper from China or the
Right.
quality.
Right, because
So-
what they do is they extract the protein out of the honey.
Yeah.
So you can't identify which part of the world that
That's
is.
wrong. But isn't there a responsibility, like with labeling? If you label your stuff and you
Well,
still have whatever, then
There is, but the way they get around
So wait
that
now, if I
is
come
they'll say, if it's, they'll import it as raw honey or process it, they'll
Yeah.
process it in the US,
Right.
and then it becomes a product
A product,
of the US.
You understand?
So it's, you know, it's gray areas and people cheat.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Basically.
you're allowed to import honey into the States, there's no restriction?
I'm sure there are regulations, but yes, we import honey. I mean, most of the honey, like, if you can go to a farmer's market and buy directly from a beekeeper, but most of the honey in the grocery store,
Yeah.
from what I've been told, is blended honey, a lot of it from China, maybe from Turkey too, I
Yeah.
don't know, but a lot of it from China, and maybe they're mixing it with rice syrup before it comes
Exactly.
into the country. You don't know,
They
you don't
mix
have
it
any
corn syrup
idea.
as well.
Yes,
Syrup.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So if you want the pure stuff,
Right.
if you want to be assured you're getting
Right.
pure stuff, you go to the farmer's market.
Now, in addition to that, you should get raw honey.
For the health benefits.
Yeah, because let's for instance, as I extract that honey, they know all honey will crystallize at some point in time.
Right.
And in this part of the world, a lot of people don't understand
And
that
they don't
raw
want to
honey
see
is
it.
the best honey. And when it crystallizes, is a true test that the honey is pure.
I'm glad.
Because if it had syrup in it, it would
Yeah,
not
I'm
crystallize.
That's right.
question,
Uh,
exactly.
Or even if you heat the honey beyond 160
Yeah.
to make sure that the crystals don't form again, because you'll be dehydrating, evaporating the water content in the honey. Honey is supposed to have anywhere from 21 to 16% water, which is then acceptable as honey.
Uh-huh.
So Mr.
If the water content is high, 21% or so, it will begin to crystallize fast.
Quickly, yeah.
Because it's the water part of it that started to turn to ice.
Mhm.
And then all the other sugars follow suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what you need to do, if your honey is crystallizing, you know that that honey hasn't been adulterated with.
Mhm.
So you take the honey, open the cover, take it off, and you put that honey with the crystals in a pot of water on a low fire, and leave it there until it gets liquid again.
Mhm.
I know some people just say put it to stand in the sun.
Well, that might take a long time,
Yeah.
Mm.
you know.
So
So
a
if
low
you
heat.
yes, a low heat, and always remember to take out some of the honey, because when the honey starts to expand because of the heat, it might fall off.
Yeah, big mess.
But you know, normally in Trinidad, from the time you hear honey crystallizing,
Yeah,
they tell you say that is not good honey, that is not pure honey.
Exactly.
So they're not
Yeah.
educated.
It's not education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
You
like
know?
a sugar, a
Yeah.
base.
Yeah.
You see
That
Not honey is
crystallization.
sugar,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
sucrose, maltose, dextrose,
Mhm.
fructose, all those kind of sugars.
The
Yeah.
crystallized stuff,
That's right.
it tastes just fine
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Because you could make honey butter.
Yeah.
I used to sell all that before.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
You know, really, really nice. So
I
you
don't
know,
have ever had honey butter.
Oh,
it's very nice, very very nice.
Sometimes you hear they make sugar water
Yeah.
and put it in the bottle with the honey.
Yes.
You get trapped.
No, what will happen is it
Yeah.
become gassy and sour and begin to spoil.
Yeah.
It
But
ferments.
honey shouldn't spoil, right?
No, honey.
No, when it's
Because-
pure, it won't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From the
when
days
it's
of the pharaohs,
mixed.
they still have honey
Yeah.
from them tombs. And the honey is still good.
Probably honey is the only thing that don't
That's
spoil.
so
Yeah.
For your time as a beekeeper, has it always been Africanized bees?
No.
Okay, at the beginning it was not.
Yeah, I had Carniolians, Midnight, Italians,
Okay.
you know, all of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's been dominated
And has
by
the
white
quality of the honey changed?
No.
No, it's pretty much the same. Okay.
No matter where you get honey from, in the
Yeah.
world, honey will always have this, that, and then the other to comprise honey.
Mm.
Honey also have gold in it.
But
I mean, real gold.
the volume of honey is less with the Africanized bees,
No.
or no? It's the same? Oh, okay.
It could be a little more.
Oh, okay.
And in some cases, substantially more.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Honey has-
Everything is how you treat it.
Well, yeah, right.
It has gold.
Yes, honey has gold in it. Actual gold.
I mean, I always said I would eat
And is it
but
is it true to say that basically what bees forage what bees forage on lends to what the flavor?
Yes.
and the clarity and all that. How the clarity of the honey is based on
The nectar sauce,
okay,
right? If the nectar sauce is sugar cane,
right.
the honey will be dark and taste like molasses. Okay.
So the color is the color affected by what it forage on.
For yes.
Color and
Kind of
clarity.
taste.
Clarity,
Taste.
flavor, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
well, of course, in the agricultural field, we're looking at the terpenes.
Right.
So you know, it depends on what kind of terpene you have in it.
True.
Will determine the flavor and all of that. So you know.
Yeah, in one of the gardening classes I used to teach, when we talk about pollinators, we would do a honey tasting with like 8 different, a clover honey, orange blossom honey, wildflower honey. It's fun. Yeah. Oh, yes, yes.
By the way, carrying on so much, please have a taste of the cappings. The cappings is about the best part of the honey you can taste. It tastes even different than the liquid honey.
I remember as
Even
a child
after-
they would bring this home.
If you taste that there and you taste this there, it's different. So help yourself.
You just chew it out.
Yeah, let's chew it up and you know, you
As
can-
a child, that's what I remember as a
Yeah.
child.
yeah, but what is it been after? It's only wax.
I just never do it before.
Yeah.
Never did it, so he's a little bit
Skeptic, yeah.
How does it taste?
Oh, tastes wonderful.
Cautious.
This is
You're
excellent.
getting natural. You're getting
I like to chew on the wax too.
But
In the U.S., they actually sell.
Cappings. Or they sell.
Well, they would just cut it out of the frame
Yeah.
and sell the whole comb and with the honey in it.
Chunk honey.
You have it like in jars. I think that's
They have them in little
Yes.
plastic containers.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Very good.
So when you get up on the site, most of the time you'll hear me say cello to the good honey bee. Right? Cello in Hindi means let's go. Right? So
Very good.
right? You can have as much as you like.
Have a little
You
more.
get drunk.
Good. Sorry. What's your week, are we? Feel no comfortable.
Okay.
Very good.
So this here,
For children, did we?
this here is the honeycomb, what people call the honeycomb. And I will take, well the bees don't take out much of it already. So I'll just take that now and put it in the renderer outside. And of course, we'll go out there now and follow up with that part of it.
Well, this is certainly.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for bringing us in here.
We're even putting your money here so you can see this is our money back.
Go on, Betty.
is there a way to tell if your honey is real honey without it getting crystallized? I know some people think about adding water to it. And
That is an old myth. That is not true.
I'm thinking all the
So-
song.
Yes.
so
Because I
is there a
want
way to
to
tell?
my children.
Well, yeah, put it in fridge, and if it get crystallized, you know, it's pure honey.
Really nice.
Okay, we stepping outside now for a little bit. Okay, right across here you can see This is my Solar Tech 2020.
What you call it? Your solar?
Solar Tech.
Solar tech.
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah. It's the version 2020. No, I will not. Yeah. And I think you might better do it from the intro.
Okay, go ahead and explain.
Right. So first of all, I want to check the temperature. And right now with this overcast, 105. That is on the outside. Let's check the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So usually I would, if I want to bake a cake, let's go beyond 200.
So where would you put it up?
Come closer, you won't get burned.
Like you have something long, okay.
All right. So
what cake that they want?
Yeah, wait.
no, I didn't bake a cake today.
He would use that entire space.
No, this is the sun finder.
Right.
The sun finder doesn't matter where you have this contraption. You just find the sun and bring it right inside here.
What was the temperature you saw? That is
134. But if you didn't have those clouds, you'll get higher temperature. So what you can do, just put your hand down inside a little bit so you get an idea of how warm it is like. You ready? So, put your hand down. It wouldn't burn you. You get a good idea.
That smells.
You can smell it?
Smells nice.
Right. So now, once you take off the glass, all the heat goes, right? So this here now is the wax cappings
Right.
that are put here in this tray, and it
Oh, and that's wow.
it drips out there, and you get the pure wax,
Nice.
right? So I will take it out from this
Scent is so nice.
Yeah. So it depends on what type of container you have down there. Is how the wax will come out.
Alright,
Round or
take the
square
shape.
or take the shape, right?
So you could do candles.
Yes, you do candles. You can select for cobblers or various people who do hair braiding,
right.
waxing for your skin and so on. Now here's the next thing. Of course, I make my own soap. Right? So what I do is I take the coconut. I will show you that when you get onto the back, and go through that process and put the coconut inside here. Every time I have to use a new piece of material to filter it. And well, I wouldn't give it this sunlight because I do cold press,
Right.
virgin coconut oil, and I'll put it under the shade.
So this is the coconut.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that what you said?
No.
Did you say, you grate the coconut and put it there? Or
No. You're grating the coconut, you squeeze out the milk,
and this is the part of
you're leaving the milk for 16 hours covered. The next day, you could do like in the evening, the next day, you put it in the fridge. Not the freezer, the fridge. And the following day, you take it out because it have a nice crust on the top.
right?
And then take that crust and you put it there.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
And this is the result.
So that would have been the oil that come out.
Wow, that's awesome.
Right? So I will take this oil now and make soap with it. Because soap is just oil, how do you call it? Water and
Lye?
lye. Anything else you put in that mix is just additional. Flavoring, scents,
Yeah.
aromatherapy, things,
Nice.
So,
Again, do you sell it out
Yes.
to the public? You do?
yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do all these things.
So, to now that we're finished with this, we could now get into
So
the.
do you use this at all, or
No.
do you just dispose of
Oh, everything. If you stand up there too long, I'll compose you.
that? Keep that in mind. Keep moving.
We go on then. We go on.
Everything I compose. Huh? Yes.